After a rough sail that had me rethinking all of my life choices.
Uh-oh. Oh my god! This is horrible. Never again.
We made it safely to Malta.
It is 5:30 in the morning, so we're gonna get some rest.
After a bit of sleep, we checked into the country.
We're all checked in.
That was the easiest check-in we have ever done.
Picked up all of our materials to have our new canvas made. And now it was time to clean up the boat before we keep on moving.
It's just an absolute mess in here. So time to get cleaning. Hey honey. Yeah, let's do it. How much better? Voila! What do you think, hon?
Voila. Voila.
What do you think?
Looks divine.
You happy?
Very nice. It's nice to wake up to a nice clean boat. I love it when Jason gets productive like this.
Yeah, it happens once every year and it's done for the year now, so that's it.
It looks good, honey.
Thanks.
I'm very happy.
We've been sitting around all morning, still tired from our passage, but we are pretty bored, so we're going to go have a little explore. It is a little bit windy and we are a little bit nervous about this anchorage because it's so close for comfort, and our anchor is creaking a little bit, so I don't know if we're like stuck on something. But anyway, we've been here for like almost 2 days now, or 2 days even. Day and a half. Did we get here yesterday morning? Yeah. And we've been fine, so fingers crossed. We do know other people in the anchorage as well, so I'm sure they'll look out for our boat. So yeah, we're gonna take the scooters in, maybe go check out the big 3-level chandlery, go to the Lidl, because we always like to check out a new grocery store when we get to a new country. And yeah, maybe try some local food or something like that. So we got over to the dock with the tender and the scooters, and Jason was feeling a little bit paranoid, so we ended up coming back. We'd rather not go over there and then just be stressed the whole time. And we always try and say, like, if you have a gut feeling about something, then just follow your gut. I think we just feel better doing that. So we're just gonna have a little chill afternoon in. Jason has now dived the anchor and we put about 10 meters extra chain out. So it looks like we're holding quite well. We're revving back on it like at 2000 RPM, but the actual anchor itself, the grounding that it's in is like a little bit rocky. It's not completely dug in like soft sand, so it's a bit like clayish, I guess you could say. Yeah. So yeah, we should be fine, but I think we're just better off to stay on the boat today and then not stress about it, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll have some nicer weather and we can go explore. Jason's still asleep because we woke up at about 3 o'clock to the wind switching, and we were worried that we were going to get too close to these rocks and everything over here. Anyway, I went back to sleep, and pretty much not long after I woke up, Jason went back to sleep. I could hear him. Anyway, I've come outside just to have a little look out here, and oh my god, it is filthy. Like the worst dust I've ever seen on it. I could tell when we were looking at the sea yesterday, and actually even today, it's really misty looking. So obviously you can't see like red dust, but it just looks like there's a haze, almost like there's a lot of salt in the air. But yeah, I'll show you the boat. It's disgusting. It is just covered, like filthy. Wow. This is gonna take a lot to clean up. Lucky we're going into a marina soon, hey? Wow. Holy Jesus. This is gonna be fun to clean. So we've just washed the boat down. Well, the best that we could do with buckets of salt water and a little bit of the freshwater hose at the back, and we're gonna move on round to a better anchorage for the wind that we have now. So hopefully it's nice, hopefully it's not too rough on the way there. It's only just around the corner. Oh my god, no, that's big. Lucky it's kind of smooth-ish. Oh, guys. You feel alright? Like safe? Hun? Just watch what you're doing, watch what you're doing. I'm watching it. We're not sure we've made the right decision. But yeah, this well's pretty big and it's really messy going into like where the break walls are because it's bouncing off. So this is going to be a bit sketchy going in, but keep concentration.
I'm just going to put it on auto and see how auto drives.
Yeah, make sure that it's not on super high.
Put it on. Right, at the moment, it seems to be doing pretty well.
Look at that haze, you can barely see a thing. That's all the dust from Africa somewhere.
Are you in heaven right now?
Santa Jason, it's like baby Australia in here. It's insane, look at this. Maybe you can actually even get this in Australia. This is like, must be an English thing.
It's probably the nicest supermarket we've been to in Europe, would you say, so far?
Well, like, as in it has stuff that we like from home, which is like, you do miss it. Like, we love,
Like,
you know.
look at this. You don't normally see all this kind of stuff.
Turn around
And then-
the other way.
Cadbury's aisle. Everything's so like nicely laid out. All the fruit and veg. It's so good, and it's not crazy expensive either. Oh, this is seriously amazing.
The only problem is we're trying not to spend money because we need to get our bimini done. Otherwise it's going wild in here. Maybe when we come back. I'm holding on to the fact I know we're coming back here.
Oh, more chocolates. Stop it. Check this out for a milk aisle. What the hell?
Oh, I got that oat leaf.
And then you've got like all the condensed milk and everything like that here. I don't know why, but I think it's Janae and I's favourite thing to do when we get to another country is go to the grocery store. And this one does not disappoint.
Do you know what it is? I think it's because we're like obviously on a budget, but we love to eat obviously the stuff that we love from home, but also try different
New
cultures'
stuff.
food, and it's like a cheap way to do it. Like try stuff, it's cheaper to buy it here than to eat out. And it's just cool to see what they have, and I don't know, there's something satisfying about positioning our boat with lots of food.
This is the stuff you don't find in normal supermarkets here. It's a whole Asian aisle, and then when you turn around, it's a whole Mexican aisle. Indian Mexican.
We're all checked out. We went and got some last minute things, a bunch of flour so I can keep making my sourdough. Try not to spend too much because we're trying to keep our money aside for our bimini, but when we come back, if we have some spare money, I'm gonna stock up on provisions I know we can't normally get in Europe. They had such good variety in the supermarkets here. So yeah, we checked out. We successfully received the VAT back on our canvas material. So all we had to do was keep our receipt, and then there was like a VAT return place where you check out. You just take it there, fill out a quick form. He kept the receipt. I think he just needed that particular one, so I just took a photo of it. And we should have the VAT back on my bank card, I'm assuming within a week or two. Yeah, so that all was like super easy to do, checked out within like 2 minutes, just got a crew list stamped out. And we are now on our way to the Blue Lagoon, which is one of Malta's like tourist hotspots. But apparently after about 3-4 p.m. the day tripper boats leave, and it's a little bit quieter. So I'm not sure if we'll stay the night. We'll see what the swell's like when we get there, but we'll pass through, check it out, decide if we're going to stay or not, or if not, we'll go another hour to another anchorage for the night. Spend another day on that side of the island tomorrow, and then we will leave on really early Thursday morning, so it's Tuesday now. Yeah, so the day has turned out amazing. It rained all this morning, and now it's just like really starting to feel like summer. So yeah, we're stoked. It'll be so nice just finally go and do something, you know, at a nice beach with some nice clear water. So yeah, we'll show you guys when we get there.
I'm getting the background, darling. And you steering like it's the first time you've steered in 2 years.
Piss off. First time you've filmed in 2 years.
Yeah, it's probably more like it. How cool's the city here? So cool to be sailing out or sailing into this.
You know what? I'd be sad if we were leaving and not coming back right now, because we've only just scratched the surface of Malta. We've barely even seen it. But I'm excited because I know we get to come back here and spend really as long as we want to, which is going to be so nice. We can like explore the city more, hopefully enjoy like eating out a little bit more because they got lots of variety here. Do a good provision with like all the groceries we know we can't get everywhere else, and explore the islands properly.
I'm pretty bloody excited. Looks like a really, really cool place.
This looks cool. Love the caves. Alright, we've followed suit to everyone else. There's only a couple of other boats here, but we have tides turned too, so I let the anchor out while Jason reversed back, and then he jumped in the water and tied it off, and I started to lines it in. Jason's just come to take over once he's back on the boat because he's a bit quicker at it than I am. This is why we sail, people, to see water like this in different parts of the world, basically. Oh wow, how cool. Oh wow. What is going on with that boat? Is that a rubbish bag wrapped around it? Needs some shade. Wow, look at that water. It's incredible. Look at that massive archway. Wow, look, it's like a big cave up there.
That's really cool.
There's Escapade. Instagram reality. Oh my god. Kinda cool though.
We can get some takeaway pizza.
Yeah, you can just like, I wonder if they sell alcohol here, surely.
Yeah, €3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's alcohol. Sick if it was though. Could be. Alright, we've decided we're going to move on to the next destination for the night. It's pretty busy here, so as much as it's really cool, it's kind of hard to relax with all of the boats coming in. And I think this is a better spot for the night. And then we plan to leave early tomorrow morning for Tunisia, which will be a 30-hour passage. So hopefully it's a good spot for tonight. We don't have rolly swell or anything like that. So just gonna take off these 2 lines and then pull the anchor up and hopefully not get too close to this boat. But I guess he'll have to leave or move for us if we need to, because he came in after us. Look how epic this island looks. That is some insane cliffs. I want to give you like a comparison to how big it is. There's a little boat over here, you ready? Which is quite a small boat, but still. There you go. Now you can see how tall they are. Look at that, how cool. After a little teaser, Malta has left us wanting more. So we're pretty damn excited to get back here and explore more of the Maltese archipelago. But for now, we spend our last night here before we make our way to Tunisia. You'll have to wait till next week for that one. If you enjoy our content, please like, comment, share and subscribe. It helps us out more than you know. And as always, a special thanks to our patrons for your extra support.